Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Today, Guardians, I want to grab a few resources. I want to get a few things done. Yesterday was, grabbing a few resources, getting a few things done, going after the exotic bow, and I got it. Tectonic, Untouchable, hello, hello. I want to go into the Dreaming City and go over to the Lost Sector. Aphelions, Rest. Scoot, how are you, buddy? I remember, chatting with you at one point. It's been a while. It seems like it's been a while. Tectonic, what are you up to? Is that final exam over? Is it over, Tectonic? Now, I want to go into this Lost Sector, and I know it's full of Taken. It's full of Taken. And today, I filmed earlier today, Taken butter. In the kitchen, I've actually made Taken butter, and I had a really good time doing it. That video will go up a little bit later. Now, I'm gonna hightail it, as we say back home. We're gonna hightail it. That means you're in a hurry. Hightail it on out of here over to the Lost Sector. But Scoot, what are you up to? What have you been doing? Have you been playing the game? Did life pull you away? Where have you been? Give me an update, buddy. Give me an update, Scoot. I've always liked that name, Scoot. Oh, are there people here doing this? Maybe I need to pause to help. I still have this bow in because last night I ran the Grand Master. I did run the Grand Master. Now remember, I've got to get headshots to activate this bow. There's a lot of thought that goes into getting this bow where we need to get it. To activate the Snare Weaver, you've got to get headshots. You've got to get headshots. Immune. Now, I'm helping this Guardian out because this Guardian is here by himself. All by himself. And I hate it to see a Guardian that... Oh, he's using the bow. Where's my aim assist? I need aim assist. Now, I'm supposed to be able to pull a lot faster. I know, Chad. I know this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I wanted, I don't like to see a Guardian here on this one alone. Because this one it's a lot of problems. And we're not going to make this heroic because I don't think he's been shooting the black orbs. And I'm not looking for the black orbs. Wow, we're down to 59%. We need this little thing. This is gonna blow. Oh man, that one got away. This will never be heroic. We'll never get to make this heroic. But I'm helping out a fellow guardian. I'm helping make a snowball. Do you want to build a snowball? At least it picked this up first, because we're down to, you know, the tough parts of this. 56% on the generator core. Boisterous Dave, how are you, buddy? Tech, did you get the bow, Tectonic? Did you get the bow? Boisterous, what have you been up to? I made Taken better today. I'm going to get that out there and get it live. Or get it published. It won't be live, but it will be published. My live broadcast was the ramen noodle bowl. But today I want to get into this and grab some resources. I have not made, you know, anything really for Ada. I've got to make more cookies. Don't sneak up on me like that, Mr. Scorn. You are rude. You are rude with no manners. These Scorn. I mean, who thought that these were fun to make? I know that Crow, when he was older and Sov, had something in on this. We're 7 seconds, so it definitely did not go heroic. Alright, but I'm okay with that. I helped this Guardian. I gave him a hand. A hand was given, not Shores. Hello, buddy. Now, let's get back to the mission. I'm going to jump on my moneymaker. This is my moneymaker. These little glimmers that drop out the back, it's one glimmer per drop. But now, if you have this ship, or this sparrow, rather, you could just go right here. It's climbing the mountainside. And you can keep it full blast right here, and it'll continue to drop glimmer. See the glimmer spewing out? So you could eventually make a few bucks. I mean, I made 5. Alright, let's look at this. Dave, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Just remind me of that. Sometimes I forget. Strand, Solar Surge. Solar is increase. It's Overload and Unstoppable. Overload, Auto Rifle, and Unstoppable. So, a bow. A hand cannon and a bow. But I know this right here, this takes care of Unstoppable. Overload would be an auto rifle. Let's do this. And then, what would I want to put in here? You know, I still like Thin Precipice. Hex code, the part about Riven and her boyfriend, like, I liked it. I liked that little story portion of it. The whole mission, I'm gonna have to run it again. I've only run it one time. You know, I'm all about point and shoot and get those missions in there. We had a little bit of fun with it. We did. I was in there with my original fire team, and we had some fun. Lark, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. Dave, Lark, Hex Code. So that original mission for the bow, yeah, I won't mind going back into it. I'm not gonna hate on it. I love this bow? I've got 168 takedowns with it. The bow. The bow. I'm going to say it out loud. I wanted it to be more. I wanted it to be more. Can I carry this over Wishender? No way. I mean, Wishender, it's still the king of all weapon. Exotic or otherwise, it's Wishender. The king of bows, the king of weapons. Now, Void, I know there's a lot of Void in here. There's also Stasis, if I remember correctly. So let's get that Stasis on there. Point blank, are they ever going to get on top of me? I don't know that they'll be right on me. I'll do another one of those. I feel like I need more recovery. But, you know, I always like a grenade. I always like a grenade, and I like grenade energy. So I can still do a 2 of these. And it says Void, and Void is the boss. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of stasis in here. Hex code, I am one of those guardians. I'm one of those guardians. I don't want to have to think about steps 1, 2, and 3 to activate my weapon. It's why some of the mods, some weapon mods I don't like, where you have to like use 3 other weapons or 2 other weapons to get that weapon to activate to maximum damage. I don't like that. I want to point and shoot. I want to point and shoot. Like Malfeasance, point and shoot. Wishender, point and shoot. With Wish Keeper, you got to think about it. You got to get those headshots. You got to get those kills. You've got to activate Snare Weaver. Then, you've got to hip fire. You got to hip fire to activate, to its full potential. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, now, what have I got in here? Threat is stasis. Shields are void. Threat is stasis. That's what I remembered. I remember there being a lot of stasis in here. Does stasis resist really help? Maybe. Maybe it will. I've got a Bayet Leap. Am I super crazy about these? A little bit. I'm a little bit. Overload is the problem. Overload is the problem. Gnawing Hunger would be good here. Gnawing Hunger would definitely do a job here. Can I get close to him? Because right here, Thunderlord, we all know Thunderlord does the business. Thunderlord will do the business. Let's go in and just try it out. Judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. Oh, Tectonic. Absolutely. I need to throw a lot of snowballs. Let me run this solo. Now, let me look at this. Thank you, Tectonic. When I look at this, am I set up for solo? No. So, I'm going to reset this. Overload auto rifle. Unstoppable bow. Man, oh man. I wished I could just love, I don't know. Radiant. Armor charge. I have to pick another one here. Taken and Scorn. Yeah, let's get those Taken and Scorn. Solar weapon. I really like my solar abilities. Final blow spawn orbs of power. You know, I don't think I try that a lot. Rapid solar hits, rapid grant radiant. But radiant is really for solar. I know, Tectonic, 1,000. Man, oh man, it's a lot. I will eventually get them. Picking up an orb, grant strand weapons. Yeah, I want that. Defeating an encased combatant spawns stasis crystals. Solar ability. I'm not going to have solar ability. I want to refund that because I'm not using solar. Rocket launchers. I could use that in here. Strand or stasis. Then I want this. Threadlings. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see up here. I'm not really going to be using, you know, anywhere where I need to do the grapple. So I like to suspend them, get them off their feet. Have I tried this? I haven't. I haven't tried this. Could this be beneficial? Let's give it a whirl. You know, I feel like Shackle Grenade is my best thing. I'm going to stay with Shackle. Stay with Shackle. Now, let me look at this. Heavy Ammo Finder. I want to go Rocket Launcher now because I'm going to get that extra damage. And I just really, I know this is not the most damage, but I like it. I like it a lot. Crux Termination. I like having 4 bullets, 4 rockets in the chamber.
All active Guardians, be advised that the Scorn are advancing along the eastern shore.
My favorite science fiction book. That's a good question. My favorite science fiction book. Can it be a series? Can I name a series? I like the Iron Druid Chronicles. They're kind of like science fiction, fantasy, kind of an Iron Druid that has magical abilities. But as far as just science fiction, I'm going to have to give that one some thought. I want you to come back and let's talk about science fiction books. I've read a lot of them, and I want to say that I don't know. I'm going to have to give it some thought. You know, I definitely liked Andrea Norton. I liked a lot of Andrea Norton stuff growing up. I've read hundreds of her books, hundreds of them. But to pick one, there was one that had a major impact on my life in school. It was called The Galactic Derelict. Is it a phenomenal read? Is it groundbreaking? No, but it was for me when I was a very young boy. When I was very young, I read it and just really loved it. All right, I'm going to go in with this setup. I'm using Malfeasance, Amit, and the Crux Termination. Gnawing Hunger would be really good here. You know, Gnawing Hunger. And if I didn't have to have, you know, Overload, I can use my rocket launcher. Because I really, you know, Forbearance is good here. It just knocks them back. Knocks them back. And I'm using Taken Spec. I will be using Taken Spec. Let's go in and see how this turns out. Now, Guardians is always, as always, okay? Don't let a failure here, don't even think that's a failure. It's a learning experience. You know, there's been many times where I didn't make it here. I had the wrong build on, you know, something was messed up. I had to restart, and that's okay. Because, you know, it's a learning experience, not a failure. Not a failure. Because Sunshot is really good here. It just will take out so many of these little guys to the point that it's better than what I'm using. One shot would have taken down all of those guys. And Malfeasance will not do that. And Malfeasance is actually designed, you know, it is designed for taken. Is it as good as Sunshot? No. Watch this weapon, and then let's come through here with Sunshot. Dave, you know, I am retired. My career had me traveling a lot. You know, when I made the spicy ramen noodle bowl, I should have really talked about not only traveling in Japan, but Korea, Vietnam, well, South Korea, and just a lot of those, you know, Asian countries. I should have mentioned that, talking about the spicy ramen bowl. But Japan, technologically advanced, wonderful. But my spare time now is I play Destiny. And then I hang out, you know, with my friends when they're, you know, when they're here. My fire team members, I hang out with them very frequently. We hang out together. It doesn't seem like it because, you know, I'm always sitting here solo. But we do hang out a lot. Now that took the big guy down rather quickly. Right up there is the problem, especially if you're on the next level up. If you're on the next level up, he is a problem. Hit your shots, Ransom. Hit your shots. Tried to run away. They're going to throw ice cubes at me. There'll be cubes of ice. It will be a snowstorm of ice. Hex code, what I'll tell you, what it really made me understand is how wonderful America is, and how lucky we are as citizens of the United States, because, you know, some of the countries I went to, it's just very different, very different. Especially, for example, like China. China was just so different. You know, the freedoms, you have to watch out because they just don't have the kind of freedom that we have. Freedom of speech, you know, the freedom of movement. Just a lot of changes. It's very different. I was speaking with Bauer Sig Sawyer last night in chat, and he has joined the military, which is phenomenal. And he said, you know, he loves America, and shout out to Bauer Sig Sawyer because, you know, thank all of our military for their service, because that's what gave us, you know, freedom. It's what gave us our freedom. But traveling was a real blessing, Dave. It was a real blessing. I traveled not only, you know, to other countries, but throughout the United States, and felt like it was always a blast. It was a blast. And the best part of it, Dave, you know, I was on a company budget. And I don't say that lightly, like, oh, you know, I was blowing their company money. I was very, very watchful of how I spent the company money. And I stayed with them for years. That was my career. And I loved it. I did. Now they're angry and they're going to start spewing hate at me. Stasis rather. They're going to spew stasis at me. Let's see if I can't get him gone. And that really got who I needed. So I can open this up and be done with them. Now, they can take me down right now. And it wouldn't matter, right? It wouldn't matter because I got them. I got their chest and it's on a countdown. And we're done with this. Q, hello, hello. Now, Dave, what was the question, buddy? Did I miss something? Or I might have forgot to answer it. Okay, that was the Aphelions. That was the Aphelions rest. Q, I've got to try to make a lot of cookies. I need to make a lot of cookies. But Dave, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. I'm at 969 Essence of Dawning. 5 boons, a symbol of remembrance for old and new friends alike. Grants a dawning reward. Now, should I go through this with Sunshot? Should I? Unstoppable bow. So I would need the bow. Wait a minute. Do I need to reset this? Yeah, for hand cannon, I'm going to have to reset this. Tectonic, I want to do one more, buddy. I'm going to do one more, so hang on. Be patient with me. Be patient. Unstoppable is a hand cannon, so let's move away from that. Let's get Sunshot in here. Overload, I do have, let's just double check it. Overload is a rocket launcher, so I have the rocket launcher. Still equipped. I definitely could go Apex Predator here with incandescent and explosive light. But I like Reconstruction and Bipod on this Crux Termination 4. So, hand cannon and auto rifle. And I do have my auto rifle here. Let's go in. Let's do one more set up this way. And I do have a rocket launcher that's Strand, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan of the rocket launcher that's Strand. I can, and I could go double grenade. I could remove this and go double grenade and have, the stop right there. Because I'm a big fan of Armitarium. Don't overlook Armitarium. You've heard me talk about it before. Armitariums, it's important. Double grenades, yeah, it's important. Oh, Dave. It's okay not to be in Destiny. We could still hang out. We could play something in the free portion of Destiny if you don't have all the, all the extras. I run strikes all the time, and I'm going to have to run them real quick because I need snowballs. So let's make a change. I'm going to move away from this, and let's move into double grenades. 26. Do I have one higher than that? 27, 36, 24. 31. Will 31 do it? Yeah, 31 just does it. Now, that gives me a different look, and I'm okay with this. We're going to go double grenade. I'm going to use the shackle grenade so that I can suspend them. We want to suspend them. I too could really go with the unstoppable bow, and we could use the new one. We could use the new bow as unstop, but let's do this. Q, I did a filming of Taken Butter. I did Taken Butter. I ran the Grandmaster Lake of Shadows last night with Crimson and Newt. And then I'm going to run this second one with just a solo. And then I've had an invite from Tectonic. And I want to run some strikes and get some snowballs. I want to do some snowballs. But, you know, the day is young. And who knows? I might go just crazy inside of Destiny. I need to practice my solo. Now, I don't have this set up for solar. It's, you know, really set up for strand. But man, oh man, Sunshot. It just is right up there with Wish Ender as being an absolute king of weapons. Come on up here. I'll smack you back a step or two. All right, let's let this Flores. And we have to remember, make sure his barbed wire Christmas lights are glowing all the way around. There they went. And there my weapon went. Now let's go get the finisher on it. Remember, the full barbed wire headdress has to be glowing. And then your gun, you see that Flores? Did you see it light up? That lets you know that there's an unstoppable shot. There is an unstoppable shot. And that's what you really have to watch for. Otherwise, you know, he could stomp on into your territory. They don't know their boundaries. They don't know boundaries. Your personal space. Like, back up, Mr. Taken. Back up. Now, the reason I say Gnawing Hunger would be so good here, Gnawing Hunger is void, and you can see that a lot of these guys, they're void shielded. They are void shielded. I just want to run up here. Let's get out of their way. But I got who I wanted to. I got him before he could be a problem, but I do have an unstop coming. Let's let this gun Flores. Let his head. There his headdress came back. Took him a little while. And we got him. This rocket launcher. Look at that. And it left behind these little damage-causing orbs. I like the fact that I have 4 rockets in there. Now he's going to try to stand up there and multiply, and he'll be 36 before you know it. 1 turns into 36. They just keep multiplying. Mr. Glass, I don't even have it once yet, but I've not run it this week. I haven't run it. Mr. Glass has 3 of the buried bloodline. I have not a 1. Nada. Now, Sunshot's so good, I just like to litter the playing field with bullets from Sunshot. That's how good it is. Oh, look at him. Look at him. And they are just freezing me like crazy. Come on down here. Come on down. I got something for you. It glows and it's warm. It'll heat up that frozen soul of yours. You have a frozen soul. Now, chat, remember, you do really have that strand to be concerned about. Let's try to eat up as many of these as I can. Where did he go? Where did he go? Now, I can open up the chest, and I've got it, you know. Got it. Oh, and I got the Antaeus wards. So, bonus. Bonus, yes. Oh, Q. Yeah, you know, Q, I would love to run the Lake of Shadows again. Dave, thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. Come back and hang out with me, buddy. So that is Aphelions Rest, Aphelions Rest. It's the Dreaming City. You know, definitely run through there and get some of those resources. I'm at 989. So it's worth it on 1830. 1840 is going to, you know, use the same weapons. It's going to be a little bit tougher. And you're not going to get a whole lot more resources. Is that my ride still out here, or does somebody else have? No, mine's red. I'm in the season. Mine's red and green. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, you carved yours out of wood, sir. Hello. It's out of wood. Yeah, I'm here. There's 3 of them sitting here. Tectonic. Yes, absolutely, buddy. Penguin, I'm the real ransom rider today. I'm the real ransom rider. I want to get up with Tectonic. And then Q is going to be online. Q's at 1820 and 1820. Tectonic, can you hear me? I'm going to run to the tower really quick and just I've got to keep a watch on my post box. It had been malfunctioning. I don't know if they fixed it. You know, the game was offline for a while today. But, you know, the lost sectors, don't be concerned about those. You can run those selectable lost sectors with a fire team. You can run it with a fire team. Oh, Tectonic, turn on game chat. I don't even know how to turn on game chat. I think they've got me running through Discord. I usually don't mess with that stuff because I'm always concerned that I'll mess up my live stream equipment. Oh, Penguin Cat. Yeah, I still don't have the gun, Penguin Cat. And one of my chat members, Mr. Glass, has had 3 of them to drop. I've had 0 to drop. Hex, you're 50% on orbs generated. I don't think I'm anywhere near that, so I've got to throw a lot of snowballs. Penguin Cat, yes. Are you there now? Tech and I will join. We'll join and grab that spot. Penguin Cat, I've been practicing solo off camera. I end up DED a lot, Penguin Cat, and so I'm trying to just practice with it off camera. I have made it through that first Scorn boss, but the big ogre has taken me down. The big ogre. So I got to just fine-tune my approach on the big ogre. Now, do I want to stay with this build? I kind of like this build. I'm a thin... I like Strand. That's what I'm trying to say is I like Strand. I could do, a Strand fusion rifle and have something with punch and then use Sunshot because I want to refund this because I'm not solo right now. I even feel like, I should run some solar. Radiant. And I'm not gonna, requirement's not met. I guess I have to refund this. And then I would refund that. And then I would go over and do some of this solar stuff. I'm not going to be using a solar. So what would I choose over here? While radiant solar. Okay, let's do that. All right, I fine-tuned that a little bit because, yes, Q, solar has been phenomenal. It's just been phenomenal. Let's run a little bit of solar on this. We're still flying. We are still flying. Let me get this reworked a little bit. I even really like this, Lucent Blades. I like Lucent Blades. Now, let's look and see where Penguin Cat is at, because we could get that saved spot. Creeper. I'm looking for Penguin Cat. It's Creeper in game. Creeper's in the Enclave. Tectonic. Let's look at Tectonic. Tectonic had a plaid color shader. He's ditched it. He has ditched it. He's got his Glimmer Wagon on. He's in the spirit. The Glimmer Wagon. Now, Tectonic, do you also have the ship? The Starfarer 7M. Because this is going to give you additional resources. Grants a chance to generate Dawning Spirit whenever you find a Dawning ingredient. Yeah, this is great. Queen, hello, hello. Mine won't work that way because it's on a computer. I would have to alter it through Discord because the chat is run through Discord. I know that. Let's see Eva because Tectonic and I. Oh, a daily boon? Thank you, Eva. I've fixed you some coffee. I'm going to be making some more cookies tomorrow. They're traveler cookies from the Destiny cookbook. I'm going to make those tomorrow. So maybe I'll make a cup of coffee for Eva. Now let's pick these up because we're going to be going through missions.
Make good use of it.
I want to be paid for what I do, and I know everybody else likes to get paid. Don't work for free. They need to provide food, lodging, shelter, the new threads, meaning, the armor. I want fantastic armor, and I want new armor weekly. Give me something fancy. And I want color shaders that work with my new armor. Make it really incredible right out of the box, and then get me something fantastic color shader-wise. Now, Tectonic, do you have everything you need, buddy? Tectonic, my in-game chat, I think they're called Whispers. It's on right now. My in-game chat, Whispers, is on. Q, what's that icon that you have on? What is that icon, Q? It's so small I can't see it over there. Queen, welcome to you as always, Queen. Thank you for hanging out with me. Queen is one of those phenomenal guardians that really excels at player versus player Trials of Osiris. Queen has the ship I want, the Hushed Shrinks. The Hushed Shrinks. Tectonic, let me know when you are ready, and we'll go in. We'll go in.
We must raise our light.
Now, how many snowballs do I need to throw? I haven't thrown a lot of snowballs. Q, I'll take a look at you. What are you wearing? What is Q wearing? Q is a hunter, awoken. Q, you look fancy. This is that look. I commented on this earlier, Q. You played with me a few days ago. This look it's exceptional. This ornament really, this is from Ghost of the Deep, I think is where this is from, or Root of Nightmares, maybe Root of Nightmares. With this setup, it looks incredible. And Q has an ornament. He's got an ornament on Sunshot. Now, we just got an invite. We got an invite from Creeper. Let's go in and get this. Let's get this spot before we start. Oh, someone doesn't have permission? Okay, Tectonic doesn't have permission. Tectonic, I'm going to have to leave you for a moment. And then I will be back. I'll pick you up. I'm going to get this save spot, Tectonic.
Still more to do. I could use some coffee.
Q, that it really works with that exotic. It really works with that. I'm going to meet up with Creeper and get this save spot really quickly. Creeper is a 4.0 student. Creeper is a student. He resides in the great state of California in the United States. Tectonic, I'll be back. I'm going to get this saved spot, and it said you weren't allowed to go in. I'm going to go meet up with Creeper for just a moment. Now I'm going to send you an invite, and we're going to get some snowballs. Because I need lots of snowballs. How many snowballs do I need? I need to look at this. I've only baked 10 cookies. Oh, there's JDB 1030. Hello, buddy. How are you? I've played with him, several times. He's a really great guardian. So is Creeper. Creeper's a really good guardian. Boing. Alright, I got that save spot. Shout out to Creeper and JDB for that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Creeper. But yeah, Creepers are 4.0, in California. School's tough out there. And he's a phenomenal guardian. He's always been really good to me. Thank you, Creeper, for that. Now, let's get Tectonic back in here. Oh my gosh, we didn't wipe? Oh man, we didn't wipe. We didn't wipe. And now I don't see Creeper. He's gone. He's gone. I thought I was in Discord. I thought I was in Discord. I don't know where I'm at. But as soon as I get my, my technical assistants here, I will ask them to open it up. I will ask them to open it up. All right, now I'm going to start this again, and we'll get the white. Now, does taking butter still fall here? I wonder about the taking butter. Does it still fall here? All right, we got the wipe that time. Everybody's wiped. Oh, okay, there it goes. JDB 1030 has been in here for a while. 364 kills. Way to go, buddy. All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna get Creeper. A big shout out to Creeper. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, JDB. And then I'm gonna try to get Tectonic back in here. Tectonic didn't have access to that, but let me get him in. Oh, Penguin Cat, I need to do it. I need to run it, but I promised Tectonic that we would run some of these strikes first. I need to run some strikes first with Tectonic. And Tectonic doesn't have, I guess, the dungeon key or the dungeon pass. But I will later, Penguin Cat. I will later, because you know I love to play with you and hang out. Penguin Cat's an exceptional Penguin Cat. You're an exceptional guardian, and it's always a pleasure to hang out with you. And you must be out of school now until what? Next year? You'll be out till next year. Void Threat, Solar Surge, Stasis Surge. Oh, Hex Code. Yeah, absolutely. Come on, buddy. We're throwing snowballs. Hex Code. Hex Code is with Amnesty. Amnesty. On a Hunter, 1821, Hex Code, you look fantastic. I'm a big fan of the purples, the eggplants. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of that color. All right, now we're going in. Remember, we're after specifics here. I probably should be, really using that new bow, but I just like Sunshot so much right now. And the new bow, like, I have given it chances. I've got it. How many kills do I have? 168 takedowns with this bow. And I do like the new ornament for the bow, but I would like for it to accept color shaders. Give us exotics that accept color shaders. But Creeper, I also need to run some more of those Grand Masters. It is double rewards. I had a couple of the waveform grenades fall yesterday. Tectonic, you're in the Coterie Network chat. Havoc's not here right now, and so I don't know how to operate that stuff. I have to go through another screen.
We're gonna deal with it at the source.
Then you'll want to take out the Warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
I would like for Snowball to pick up to be a little bit faster. Do you want to build a snowman? I normally bypass this bunch, but I need to throw a snowball at them.
Is that Barracks?
Hell no. Varric's left his pet servitor behind, and the thing went nuts. Thinks it is him. It's running the whole prison through some kind of combat drills.
Brad, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you.
I'll get this prisoner transport out of your way, and maybe find the lights. The warden's servitor blocked me from shutting down the whole prisoner transport system. So watch the rails.
Long road ahead of you. We won't get this prison in order if you don't find that
I
servitor.
really like this mission. I've noticed where they're called missions. I still feel like it's a strike. It does say strike in one spot. But they're focusing on calling them missions. Let me get on my glimmer machine. Pick up an orb, pick up the orb. Now, how long can you hold a snowball? Do you want to build a snowball? Oh man, that hit me hard. Train, slow down. There's a speed limit here, I'll have you know. Now, there is a little trail here on the side. If you feel like running it, there is a trail right here on the side. Wow, Sunshot, it's grand. It's just absolutely grand. It's perfection. Could it get any better? I feel like for PvE, there's a couple of weapons that absolutely just rock. Havoc, Tectonic says he's in Discord. Am I in Discord chat? I don't really know where I'm at. Chat-wise. I'm in the Prison of Elders game-wise. But I am really glad I got that save spot for Warlords Ruin. I need to get in there and practice more, but I want to get my 3 chances this time. I want my 3 chances. Because Mr. Glass, who is in chat, he's had 3 of the exotics drop. I've had none. Oh, that snowball disappeared, and I was going to snatch it up. Snatch it up. Now, chat, back home, we made something called snow cream. Remember, I grew up in the backwoods, born in the backwoods, raised in a cave. Sweet tea, destiny, and grits. That's all I crave. True story. I mean, I definitely grew up in the backwoods. Very remote, isolated. No TV signals, no broadcast stations. Before DVDs and CD players and all that kind of thing. So we rarely had radio. Every once in a while, I would get a radio signal, but it was rare. Yeah, it was rare. Somebody's using the heck out of that new bow.
Round one.
Havoc, welcome to chat.
Kill
Welcome,
them.
welcome.
They are dead. You are not.
We are not.
Round two. Dismantle mines. Or you die.
I'm going to be. I'm going to be.
Victory will earn.
We've earned victory. No, there's no victory here. We still have to face the monster down below.
You face final round. A
The
mighty
final
outlaw.
countdown.
Challenge.
Eric, I hear you, buddy. You know, I just recently played, well, it's been a couple of months ago. I went back into Prison of Elders. I also did a grouping of legendary strikes in D1 and had a blast.
What's
I really
this?
had a blast.
You fought. You won.
When I went into the exotic mission yesterday, I kind of thought that they had maybe pulled out some of those locations from Destiny D1. We say D1 today, but it is just
Looks like
Destiny.
the trickster let
And
you
Hex
go.
has the new weapon. Look at
Always
that.
needed her.
Hex,
But
we
she
need
made
the
me laugh.
secret. Give us the secrets. The more you do,
You're in
the more you
prison
know.
mainframe.
That's basically it. Play the
crazy
game, get the
servitor's
weapon.
nest. Buckle up. He's got
Eric,
some
they
grizzled
are.
veterans
Now, I'm
with
going to
him.
say, Eric, I miss Legacyist. I miss Legacyist. I really like that. And I like the fact roaming supers, you know, more of them. And bows. I threw my healing grenade at her, the Mad Warden.
Stitches.
I didn't throw enough snowballs.
What's your scam? You always have one.
No scam.
I get carried away with Sunshot, and I didn't throw enough
If you're one
snowballs.
servant, you have an army?
Careful who you threaten. I just wanted to help.
I
one of
don't
my
like the
favorite
Drifter
guardians
here.
out.
His
Guy can't
cookies
do
need
that?
taken
I
butter.
thought this
You
was a
know,
new golden
sometimes the
age.
Drifter,
Be kind to each
you
other.
know, he's a rotten to the core kind of throw that apple out. Let's go into another one because I know. I mean, there's no doubt. There's no doubt I didn't throw enough snowballs. Complete seasonal challenges. Complete the current seasonal activity or exotic quest on the highest difficulty. That's not really. I guess I could do the Warlords Ruin. Is that selectable? I'd have to look. I would have to look at it and see. And I haven't checked the seasonal challenges. Oh, complete activities in Vanguard. I'm at 30%. Open chest in Riven's Lair. I'm at 44%. The Grandmaster has... Oh, I missed a lot of these. Orbs. I'm at 21% on orbs. Wow. Wow. I'm going to have to get busy on those. I will have to get busy. There's a lot to do here. But I need to be throwing snowballs right now. Right now. Oh, I like this one. This is a la cool. And Eric, I just really went in and, you know, not long ago, well, a few months ago, I did a la cool the Dark Blade.
Hey, that's our guy. The one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Little hammer, come back to me. Little hammer, fly out to sea, take down my enemies. Yeah, take them down. Do you want to build a snowman? Now, does the snowball do more damage if they're double balled? Return to Eva. Eva. Traitorous ghost.
Back there. The path is unblocked.
Moth. They're almost as bad as a screed. I feel like we need baby screeds back in the game. I want, you know, jumping, hopping, like grasshoppers. Make them just really, you know, hop around, jump, and come at you. Baby screeds. But we did have baby screebs on the, we had them on the reef. Now, this is a spot where a bow really comes in handy, and I see Tectonic is using a bow, and they're excellent here. Range is so critical in this one. You know, I'll tell you another one. Leviathan's Breath is good here. I like to litter the playing field. Oh, Eric, the Dark Blade. Yes. Eric, you're going to have to play with me in D1 at some point, because I love going back into D1.
Why did you stop?
I don't know. Didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
The range on the snowball is not that great.
Hey, you did it!
But Eric, you'll have to, you know, let's be friends and follow my channel so that we can go into D1 together. We do have clan mates that are active in there. I just don't find a lot of them usually when I am playing it. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? But does anybody know how many snowballs I'm going to have to throw? You know, like how many? Is there an estimate? You know, is it 1,000 snowballs with 1,000 takedowns? All my snowballs are falling. Brad, 1,000. You have to get 1,000 takedowns to get that. Oh, man, oh, man. Hats off. A tip of the hat to everyone who has made that.
I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic. Just give me a sec.
Where do I get the most? Brad, where do I get the most snowball kills? 1,000. And I bet they don't work in Last Wish. Or the opening of Crota's Inn.
This is a temple to Oryx?
You probably can't find a snowball nowhere around the place.
Brother. Taken King himself. They've killed each other about 1,000,000 times over, but she dedicated a temple to him.
Scream!
Funny how that works. Now be careful here. Something happened to this place. It's overgrown. with
Come
darkness.
back to me, little snowball.
Light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
Now, is each wait, there's one here. Does each scream, is that one? Or if I kill 6 with one snowball, is that 1 kill or is that 6 kills? I want it to be 6. I want it to be 20, but I'll take 6.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this? Can anyone hear me?
This is Tectonic.
Oh man, look at that. Screebs galore. They came out of the woodwork. They fell out of the sky. Tectonic, how are you, buddy?
Doing alright.
Havoc stepped in and got me fixed up so I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I was muted, so.
Oh, you were muted.
Yeah.
Alright, now here comes a Screeb. Another one. Snowball. Snowball.
Man, that lamp gives me flashbacks. Every time I see that lamp, it gives me like flashbacks to Crota's End.
I'm gonna be surrounded. I can feel it. I hear the music. It's ominous.
These lanterns give me PTSD.
Why didn't a snowball drop close to me? That's what I want to know. Now, Guardians, if you see me moving in my seat like this, I'm trying to avoid Screebs. Lucent Mauls. The enemies of mankind.
Also, I figured out something really broken. You know the Nightfall bow?
Hey, guarding this place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no
Tell me
joke.
what it's called.
Pretty funny that Samuelson
The
has him guarding
pre-X
Oryx's temple.
accident.
Love it. I really like it. But now I don't use it a ton. I've got the Adept version. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, like it can be adept, but I don't really. You don't really need it to be adept. What I find broken is if you use a certain mod called a seasonal mod called Rays of Precision, and use like a solar hunter that can like make you radiant, getting life kills. And precision kills with the solar weapons will cause an ignition, so it's just pretty much free ignitions if you can just get it going.
Now, Tectonic, do you have Leviathan's Breath?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because I know you said you really preferred being a bow hunter. And that's one of the good ones.
Like, I'm a big, Mo guy, as you can tell by my username. I am, like, the epitome of what's it called, Wishender lover, but...
Word of the day, epitome. We just heard Tectonic use that word, and it's a good one. Epitome, word of the day.
I'm just gonna say though, the Dark Blade / Light Blade theme, because it's song like while we were fighting him, technically stayed the same, but it's still so good. I love it. Like the theme, if you listen.
I have everything turned down so low, Tectonic, I usually can't hear it.
Man, it's so good.
Oh man, I dropped and he was already up and he stomped on me? A la cool in a melee. That's alright, a la cool, we're coming for you.
I like how it feels this actually challenging and not just...
Thank you, Hex. Thank you, buddy.
Wait a minute, am I precisioning him while radiant and like constantly precisioning him and causing me questions? Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. I'm supering. Oh. Oh, there we go. His big bald head is exposed. Hit it. Nothing against bald people.
Get out of here, Mr. Knight. Oh, what a night.
Oh my God. You know what we should do? GM.
I ran one of those last night. We had a lot of fun.
I've only done one GM, and that's like ever.
Which one was it?
It was, sadly, I think it was the only one I've currently done so far. It's like the Moon Battleground. Not like the really annoying one, but the one where you have to kill the storm guy. If you remember that, I don't know. It gave me an adept great tech option. It wasn't a good roll, though. Not really. Yay! We did it!
Get out of here, a la cool. You may have changed your name, but you look the same.
Well, you're not a la cool anymore.
Exotic, I'm trying to throw some snowballs. But, you know, I get too excited with my weaponry, and then I can't throw enough snowballs. Hex code, way to go, buddy. 167, 52 orbs, 80,000 for the score. You did absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I need to create more orbs.
No, they didn't, dude. Did they really make the title required you have to have beat the exotic mission on Legend? Oh, that's gonna be it.
Notams, how are you, buddy? Nick Collection Gaming, hello. Exotic, what are you up to? Now tell us really, what are you up to today?
Me?
Exotic's in chat. No, you're playing with me, Tectonic. I know what you're doing. But now, Tectonic, are you finished with school?
No. Okay, so what's happening is it's like 2 finals each day, so it's like kind of spread out. I have 7 classes. So I'm gonna be so yesterday I did the first and second hour test. Then today I did third and fourth. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing fifth and sixth, and on Friday I'm gonna be doing seventh and a bishop's mass because it's a Catholic school. So.
And then is tomorrow your last day?
No, Friday is.
Friday?
So, yeah, on Friday I'm gonna be doing
Guardian,
7th hour.
received intel that Brockus Zahn is
Now, will you guys be having a holiday party tomorrow?
But I don't know. Yeah, no party, but I don't know why there would be a party tomorrow. Why would there be a party tomorrow exactly?
Well, because if you're Catholic, they celebrate Christmas.
You miscalculated?
Oh yeah. Christmas is on Monday.
right.
Like,
Also celebrate Christmas. There's a lot of people who celebrate Christmas.
yeah, everybody celebrates Christmas. So it's just like a thing whether we just know. It's just the thing is like we like it's less based off of it's less based off of a Christmas merry thing. Like obviously it's still like a kind of love your family season, merry, bright, and stuff like that. But it's also about in our religion we have it was the birth of Jesus, so it was our main. It's like we believe it's like the Messiah. It's
The school I attended, we only had 70 plus students. Now, Tectonic, how many in your class or your school?
My class is probably like I don't know, maybe
Earlier, I informed the Empress we had already
50, and like my
50?
school maybe like
but he's returned
200
somehow.
maybe.
Names hold power.
So not
It is not
like
unlikely this new
public
Zahn is a
school size,
successor
but
who has taken up the
still pretty
mantle.
big.
Regardless, he must be stopped.
Well, this Friday at the school I attended, we would have had like a party, and we usually fixed like a hot dog. We would have a crock pot, and we would do hot dogs and kind of just a little fun get together. Because I only went to school with like 70 people, and then we would do gift exchange.
And is there enough solar damage to use my new ornament for my wrist runner? So Arm Stealers is pretty fun, honestly.
We're running. There used to be a lot of enemies right here, chat. This used to have a lot of enemies in it.
A formidable team to face Brockus Zahn.
Exotic, you just soloed the Legend Exotic mission using Stasis. I need tips. I
soloed it by myself first try. I didn't even know any of the. I started off not knowing any of the mechanics, and then I had to really the boss fight on Hunter, and I did it on Hunter, so I had no well, I had no shields. I literally had to just duck behind cover whenever my health got low, which was very frequent by the way. It was so annoying. It took me forever to do.
Well, you've been using the bow this morning, right? I thought I saw you using it.
It's just a matter of fact. It took me forever. Like, I feel like I never will step back again, but I know I'll have to.
What are your thoughts about the bow, Tectonic?
Oh, I love it. A lot of people say, like, oh, it's bad, or oh, it's garbage, but as a bow enjoyer myself, I love it. It's not like OP or anything, but I still like it. Man, I hate those ships.
I wished it would like flash, you know, be the river kind of thing, like Anarchy does. I wished it would kind of flash some strand.
It's the best strand exotic atmosphere choice we have at least. So,
How long can I run with a snowball? Can I run this landing strip?
so it's your best bet to use that bow if you want to get that get the event strand final blows to get the challenge completed, because that thing you have to get like hundreds and hundreds of kills with strand. So that bow is probably your best bet.
Hundreds and hundreds of kills with Strand. Luckily, I like my Strand Titan, and I do like Strand weapons. I guess I need to pull out the Strand rocket launcher.
Is it just the rocket launcher that everybody's going crazy about nowadays? Like that one.
I think it's called Duolog, and it's... Why am I about to die?
Oh, crowning duolog?
Yes.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
But the...
Yeah,
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
okay.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, the crowning duolog. I remember that. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the new rocket that's like a lone rock, the one that you can have like you can shoot out four.
Yes.
Total with the reconstruction and the bipod. I honestly would go clown cartridge bipod, because every time you periodically load, no weight included, you would just get 3 rockets every single time. I'm still trying to get that roll, but it would be nice. I would love that. Maybe even 4. I don't know how it's going to work. I think at least 3, which is really cool.
I used it just recently in that Lost sector when I started out the live stream, and the 4 rockets in the chamber, you know, with the overload clicked on your artifact. It's good. It's good.
Today I went around spreading Christmas cheer at my school. I was wearing a Christmas hat, saying Merry Christmas to
I
everybody.
need a Santa hat.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I like Christmas hats.
Hugh, the damage is not the best with it, because I think the blast radius is like 0. But when you're stunning an overload, it's exceptional. It's really good. But as far as damage, it doesn't have a big blast radius. I mean, like, there's 0 blast radius, really. It says 0, and when you use it, it definitely feels like 0. I have it right here. This is Crux Termination 4 with Reconstruction and Bipod. So I am a fan, definitely, for the overload option.
Climbing up. No, wait for me. Oh, no, no.
Run, Tectonic, run! Climb the chain, climb the chain,
No.
be the chain.
I fell back down, no. It's just gonna teleport me. I saw this one build where you use scale eaters and 6 hunters use like the mod that spawns in orbs of power when you pass your super. And like everybody passes their super, and then everybody walked around and picked up orbs of the orbs of power, and instantaneously got their super back, and then just casted it again, and then it was just an infinite loop of hunter golden belt. It was crazy, and it like melted Florida, and one thing then easily. It was crazy. Like I was like surprised. Oh, I mean, I guess it was infinite super. I probably should be surprised, but I think it was like, what's his name? It was like something GXR Pride, I think. He was in a fire team with a bunch of people who did that, and it was crazy. But GXXR.
Oh, Clyde. You're talking about Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. The Thrasher got me, or the Harvester turret. What does it harvest? Surely not corn.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The turret held, not like the ship turret, but the Scorpiuses, I hate Scorpiuses.
They're vicious killing machines designed by the Cabal.
There's no point for them to exist other to give Destiny players a headache.
What I don't like is the turrets on the ships.
Oh, I hate those too. What? And the Cabal? The Colonel Transport Pod. That's crazy. Just insta-kills you, and I hate it. Like, it needs to drop you down to like 1 health, not insta-kill. Destroy the ship! Destroy the ship! No!
My pet peeve with this, I'm going to say it, I'm going to get on my soapbox. Make these Cabal look different enough. Title. Put some money in the coffers and give your soldiers some new uniform colors. I don't like how close they look to, the enemy Cabal.
See, I'm about to die. No! Brakazan's dead, let's go.
Brakazan, I feel for you.
Hydra have but one head.
I know everybody says this and everybody cries about this constantly, but we need strike-specific loot back.
Never mind.
We need what back?
To leave your
Like,
hide site to
specific
better
loot
understand our
Oh.
enemies.
I'll do that.
Like, it just, I've never had it, I've never done it, like, gotten any strike-specific loot, because I wasn't playing long enough to try that. Or grind out for it. I guess Destiny 1's a thing, but I don't know.
That was a good one, guys. That was a good one. Let's go into another one. Let's do another. Let's get some of these resources. I need to bake millions of cookies, and I need to throw... Brad says 1,000. I need to get 1,000 takedowns with snowballs.
I need to do the legendary campaign because I need to get to Justicar or rank 8.
Which, you're talking about the one on Neo Muna?
Yeah, the Lightfall game.
Good luck with that.
That's
Well, thanks. I love your optimism, Havoc.
Tectonic. Some of them are actually fun, but the story's just so rotten in that. I'm gonna say it. I want them to just rewrite the whole thing.
I think if I could get Justicar, I could then get to Vanquisher pretty quickly after that. Because all you need to do to get Vanquisher is you need to do Rude of Nightmares, Crota Zen, Ghost of the Deep, and the new dungeon. I forgot what Warlords Ruin.
Looks like those
But the only problem is, and I'm probably gonna get the dungeon keys that, and dungeons aren't that hard to do or to get people to play with you to do. Especially if they're new, because everybody's. Well, actually, I don't think anybody wants to play a dungeon key, but.
Well, isn't Shattered Throne the dungeon this week? I think it is.
Yeah, and I soloed it, which took me a hot minute.
That's a lot of fun. I find the most difficult part of that is the ogre.
Yeah, the ogre's actually not as bad as the final boss, honestly.
Oh, Dull Incarnu, you thought she was rotten?
Dull Incarnu, yeah. The knights are just there if you don't like move fast enough or like run around at the speed of light, they're gonna kill you. Like it sucks. And it's like you gotta make sure you kill them all at the same time, and then you gotta, which I don't have Anarchy, which makes that even harder.
But now, let's see, Anarchy, no, 1,000 Voices is Last Wish. You have to buy Anarchy now, right?
With Spoils of Conquest, yet. And honestly, I kind of want to show you guys how to do the solo secret chest in vlog, honestly. That would be a cool thing. Because it's very useful to know this, to have a solo secret chest in vlog. Because you could get like a good Fatebringer or Fatebringer. Not much other good weapons, but that good. I mean, I guess there's like... Yeah, never mind. I can't think of anything.
Now, you're talking about the Vault of Glass chest. What is your secret? We want to know, Tectonic. We want to know.
So, pretty much, you have to start off and go, when you start, like, you gotta go to your right, and there should be, like, a rock clipping into, like, a stone block thing. And you gotta align, like, you gotta face forward on your sparrow, and align it with, like, a rock and a shadow. And then you gotta get off, then quickly after that, dodge to the, like, shift your sparrow to the left while you're getting off, and keep strafing left. And if you do that correctly, it will clip you under the map. And then you gotta take like a specific route to get to the load zone, and then once you get to the load zone, you gotta not touch the ground and die, and then it'll respawn you inside of like the cave where you can get the first secret chest. And it's very, very useful to get some free raid loot.
Tectonic, that sounds like a lot of work.
It's actually pretty easy once you get it down, but it's just you gotta learn.
That's why they created Find Fireteam.
Yeah, I honestly just find it way easier to just... Obviously, I don't have Fatebringer in my collection, so if I were to want to grind that out, I would have to do it again or again and again until I get a Fatebringer.
Well, when it's the exotic, we should all go in and do it, because, most of the clan that we've played with, we do all have, you know, the time lost version of Fatebringer.
It is the pinnacle right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Tectonic, we need to get a group together, buddy, and go in and try to get that weapon for you.
Yeah, maybe like Friday or something. Because then I have no homework, and it's just like I'm pretty much just free on Friday. But.
Oh,
So
Q Fireteam Finder is a nightmare. I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, I tried to use it one time with like I think Baggy Boy or some. Oh yeah, I think Baggy Boy, and to try and get a Garden of Salvation. But wait a minute. That just reminded me. Before we do a VOD, all I need to do, man, all I want to do is just do a div run. I need div, man. I need div. I tried to put one together, but then Baggy Boy was the only one who showed up. So I was like, okay. So like, I was just, I have not done a div run yet, and I need to, but like, yet again, nobody wants to do that. Because it is rock, and it is. I will say it on video. I have not tried it, but I know it sucks. Well, at least the boss fight.
Well, Divinity, what it is, Tectonic, you just have to find people, you know, that have the time to go through and do the raid and the puzzle. That's the only thing it is. There's a lot of people with the knowledge. You just, you know, have to have the time available.
And like Dom said, once I do the div run, I am never gonna do that boss. Never gonna do that raid again. Because, oh my goodness, there's not enough good loot. And I know what some people are gonna say. Ooh, but the fusions and the arrows is good. No. I'm not, unless there's red borders and they reworked the red borders, I'm probably not gonna go back in there.
I don't know a thing that I use from there except the Titan mark. And I do really... Well, no, wait a minute. I don't even use the Titan mark from that. Because I like the Titan mark from Vault of Glass. I don't remember anything that I would be using from Garden of Salvation.
The dungeon... The Hunter dungeon set is so good. At least the hood, because you literally just get, like... You get just like a, I don't know, like you get fluff around the edge of your thing. It looks like you're just a mountain climber. It has ice picks on the, like on the back of the cape. It looks so cool.
Now, what raids have you completed, Tectonic? Share with everybody who's listening, what raids have you completed?
Alright, I'm gonna try and list my total completion for each one. I guess I've done Battle of the Disciple 2 times. I've done Protozend, I can't remember how many times, but a couple times so far. I think like 3. And then we've got Vault of Glass, which is 1 run. Then we have one run of well, one full run of but then I grinded it out for the exotic when it came into rotation one time, and I got the exotic. And then Stone Crypt, and on my second run I got Eyes of Tomorrow, which was really nice. And I'm trying to remember if there's any other raids I've done. I haven't done Garden, I haven't done King's Fall. Is there any I'm forgetting?
You've been through quite a few, considering that the bulk of players, have never been through.
Yeah.
I mean, when I looked at the stats, the last time I looked was, like 3 weeks ago, and there's like only 600,000 players have been through Root of Nightmares.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, the best rocket for soloing the new exotic mission is definitely Dragon's Breath for the boss encounter, because you could just tag him with the Dragon's Breath and then run and hide and cover, and occasionally pop out and get you up again before you die. But it's really good, honestly.
Yay!
For now. They'll be back, I'm sure. But
Yes, Ikora, they will be back. They're always back. These are the B-backs. B-back 1, B-back 2, B-back 3. There's billions of them. How high can you count, Ikora? There's 10 times more than that.
I've got so many engrams that I'm just not picking up the
Then let's go to the tower. You need to take a look at your
Wait, no, I'm alright. But I'm fine. But I'm just saying, like, I just end up deleting some of my engrams from my inventory. I know it's wasteful, but I pretty much have every exotic on my hunter except, like, the only one I'm missing is Triton Vice. So I think you can tell the hunter main in me, but I don't really need those exotic engrams unless I want to get higher stat stuff.
Oh, Bright Dust, you have 30,000 Q?
I have gotten 2 total Dawning Mementos. How many have you got, Ransom?
I haven't turned anything in yet.
You haven't gotten a memento yet?
I still have all my Boon of Friendships. I have 6 of those, and I have opened up the Gift and Return. I've opened up 2 of these. But I have not. I've not done a lot of cookies yet, because my goal has been, I've got to solo that Warlords Ruin. And then I need to complete seasonal challenges. I've got 20 of 25. And I've got to complete the current seasonal activity or exotic quest on the highest difficulty.
Have you completed the quest called, like, Winter Night, I think? It's what it's called.
Despite our best efforts,
oh, I love.
the
Oh wait, no,
Lusitano
this.
have
Never mind. I
stockpiled a
don't like
significant
this
amount
one.
of light.
This one's not my favorite.
At first, I thought it was
No arguments here. Let's bring him down.
Oh yeah. At first, I thought it was what's it called? The Devil's Ruin. Not Devil's Ruin. Devil's Lair.
Yeah, Devil's Lair is really good. I like it.
But yeah, have you completed the Memento quest at yet? Because you need to get that first before you can turn in those gifts in return to get the Memento.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I need to pay more attention, but I feel like I've just had so much that I've been working on. I haven't done as much cookie stuff as I normally would do.
You don't need to give any cookies other than the one. You need to cook one for Ava, and that's the only one that's included in the quest. So, and then you gotta get 75 normal snowball kills, and then 25 upgraded snowball kills. You need to get the first 3.
Not the quest had you deliver cookies to people besides it was like one for Zabala, Shack, all of that.
Oh yeah, well you gotta do that, I guess.
But I did make Taken better today in real life. I hope to have that video up maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow. It was made with something that I have never really seen anybody talk about or, you know, even mention.
Wait, is this the, what's it called? The, why was there a barrier there? Like, is this the Nightfall?
No, this is just a normal one, but they left her in here.
They left the barrier?
Yup.
I didn't know that was even allowed in normal difficulty strikes.
Yup, she's still here, still here. Reloading.
On Hunter, you can really easily extend the time for your restoration from the healing grenade. Solar Hunter this season is super fun, honestly.
I like the agility of the Hunter, and I like the, you know, where you can dodge and reload all your weaponry.
Cabal intel reports
Yeah,
a
like
massive
so
energy
far,
spikes up ahead.
That must be their stockpiles of stolen
most
light.
of the solar subclasses for all three classes. So far, not like without any bias. I know this might sound biased, but the Hunter one definitely is the most fun. But not just because I'm better with Hunter, but because I just.
Tectonic, I'm going to say this, and you've heard me say this before. If you play Hunter well, it takes mad skills to keep a Hunter alive.
Oh my gosh, I got it. Well, that means I won't get any rated. Wait. There is no raid exotic in this mission. As they say, people, if you get an exotic, exotic shot, you will not get the exotic. It's just common sense.
It really seems like it decreases your chance. Yeah, Q, you know it. Solo Fox, hello. We all know it. If you're good with a Hunter, and Q, I know you are. I know Q is pro level with a Hunter. You are skilled, let me tell you. I mean skilled.
I'm flattered. You just need like a assassin power build or an assassin's cowl build to make it work. But this season, Arc isn't really in the meta, but nobody cares about the meta anyway. Well, I guess it's in the meta for hunters right now. It's like one of the easiest way to survive. Oh, hi, Lightbearer. How are you?
Brad says Lucky Pants are on top. What happened to Falcon?
Oh, never mind. Girl Falcon. I can't speak right now. Falcon is really good stealth, but
even if this up succeeds,
yet again, Void isn't.
But now I know Q uses that bird-looking mask. What's it called for hunters? It looks like a hawk.
Oh, hawk. Not hawk. It's like the
Celestial Nighthawk. Q uses Golden Gun and Celestial Nighthawk.
I can't be anything right now. I'm just existing.
How do you mean?
I just can't speak, man. I can't English right now. Focused on the game, like Ransom said. My eyes are leaning forward and my eyes are bulging. I'm having a great time.
Projections of Sabathun aren't real, but they
If my mouth is agape and my eyes are bulging, this is a good time.
drive it through the witch queen.
Yeah, I don't know the exact words. I remember I lost those lines.
You got the parts that were good. Get out of here, Sabathun ghost.
Well, I just died straight into death.
Reloading.
Me and the
2
Lightbearer
days
popped our
later.
keepers at the exact same time.
I need to be throwing snow globes right now. Or snowballs, rather.
There's a different type of person in each fire team in Destiny. Like, there's always the one that is super silent, but is absolutely really good. Brad. And the Yapper. Me. I don't think I need to elaborate any further, but I am a professional yapper.
I mean, that comes in handy. You're gonna need that one day. Maybe, depending on what you choose to do.
I could be a lawyer.
Or a news anchor, or a talk show host. A pro gamer with mad skills. The king of YouTube.
YouTubers do yap a lot. Well, I guess they do yap a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just got shredded by that shield. Man.
He got me.
This man is a cheater. He has 2 exotics on right now. He has the sight and ramparts on. And the sight and ramparts and the second chance or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't play Titan, so.
What's the traveler playing at? I asked myself the same thing every day.
Brad, remind me of where Heffend is at. Remind me of where Heffend is at.
And let good people rot. And what did you conclude? That the question was flawed.
It's the new dungeon, Ransom.
Oh, I have a checkpoint, Brad. I have a checkpoint.
Based on causality. I see your point.
Guys, I'm going to leave. I'm going to give Brad this checkpoint real quick.
Alright.
Brad, I've got it. I've got it. Let's get in there and give Brad this checkpoint. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me promote. And then I'm going to head out and give Brad this checkpoint. Hex, thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you.
I'll re-invite you back, Ransom, once you're done.
Thank you, Tectonic. Thank you.
I found the best thing to do to get the best amount of cookies. You just need to go into the Atrium Lost Sector in the Atrium Lost Sector on the EDZ with a Trinity Ghoul, and you'll get a bunch of Ether Cane and a bunch of balanced flavors. And then every time you get enough Essence of Dawning, you'll just keep buying that over and over again. And I recommend getting all of the recipes first, and then so now it only costs 10 Essence of Dawning to make a cookie, and then you can just turn in a bunch of the hot crossfire buns to 801, and it's super good.
I need to make something called a hot crossfire bun. I'm thinking that would be like a good, delicious, soft honey bun with maybe some caramel on top.
Ooh, I want that, man. Now you're making me hungry.
All right, I've got Brad. Does anybody else in chat need this save spot in Warlords Ruin? Does anyone else need it? We've got room for one more. We can take one more.
Ransom, the other day, I saw you have the have a Eververse Engram in your or Bright Engram in your Postmaster, and you didn't pick it up. It's just free cosmetics.
He's got probably most of them, so I don't think it would do him any good. Bright Dust would probably be the best that it would give him at this point.
Yeah, I get repeats, basically. Q, I'm going to give you an invite.
But couldn't it just give you new stuff?
Well, they want you to pay for the new stuff.
But if you keep opening up Bright Engrams, then you might get a new thing.
No.
No?
I've never had anything new that was for sale.
Like this season stuff won't be added to the Bright Dust thing for like 2 or 3 seasons if they add it.
But I think I've got a bunch of them on last season's seasonal gift bar. I know there's several of them on this season's gift bar. But I should open them and maybe be able to delete something for, get a ghost shell and get resources, I guess. Q says that they put new things into the engrams 2 seasons later. 2 seasons later.
I'm just gonna tell you something right now. I really hope I get the dungeon key for Christmas, because I really want to do Warlords Ruin and I guess Ghost of the Deep, but
Tectonic. I don't wish that on you. I don't wish that on you.
I just want Navigator, man. That thing looks good.
Oh, yeah. Now, you need Navigator. Yeah, if you watch Zemo, Navigator can be your friend.
Oh, yeah, Zemo, absolutely amazing guy. I don't know him, but great streamer at least.
Yeah. That last run that was 10 minutes and like 54 seconds of this one was absolutely incredible.
I didn't watch it because I've been kind of steering away from Warlords Ruin content because I really want to experience it for myself and it be unique for me.
Why haven't you done it yet?
What?
He
Why
doesn't
haven't you
have
done
the
it yet?
key to get
Because I
in.
don't have the
Oh,
key.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
You
I
want those
really
keys.
want the key. But honestly, I couldn't really care less about the exotic. I've seen it be okay in PvP, but very unreliable. And like it could two-tap, but like occasionally, like in where you're surprising the enemy and the enemy doesn't have like. 'Cause apparently, when anybody starts shooting you, the tracking messes up really bad and doesn't two-tap anymore. So.
All right, chat. I'm gonna close out. It's time for lunch. It's time for lunch. Let's just see. I'm here at the boss. Okay, let's see what happens. Right. Let's see what happens. Don't look, Tectonic. Do not watch this because I'm just goofing off. I am goofing off. And of course I'm goofing off with all the wrong weapons. Let me change this to Sunshot. Oh, Brad, I want to run it. I need to run it.
I wonder if I'll have enough engrams to get a good roll on the bow, the nightfall bow.
Ooh, witchy woman.
Okay, I picked one up and see what the roll is. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's incandescent. I just want incandescent. All I want for Christmas.
Wow, she absolutely ate me alive. I mean, she did. But wait a minute, I didn't have void resist on, did I? No. You gotta put void resist on.
Rangefinder explosive head? Nobody wants that. Come on. Why would you pair a PvP perk with a PvE perk? It just makes no sense.
No sense was made. No sense was made. Brad, could we do the boss run real quick before I break for... do you have time to do one before I break for lunch?
You know what I gotta do? I gotta find a crafted weapon to put my Dawning Memento on.
Oh. Penguin Cat, it's past my lunchtime, but I'm thinking about trying to get one of these done, and I need to come in on my Warlock and come in on my Hunter because I haven't done this. I haven't done this at all, really, on my Warlock. My Warlock is going to have to bypass the opening of the season because I have not opened the season on my Warlock. But yesterday's mission, I liked the Riven story, the little black and white animation. I liked it. It looked hand-drawn. I know they've been using that recently. Where did this put me? Oh, okay, I see. Do I have on the weapons I want to use? No. Let me go over with fusion rifle. Green, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello.
But also, Ransom, why I was so persistent on soloing the exotic mission was because I had to have maintain the title of the Bowkeeper. I need a personal title called Bowkeeper because where it's just to get the title you need to own every single exotic bow in the game.
Really? I didn't know that.
No, there's not one, but I really wish there was.
Oh, that's a great idea. That is a great idea.
Because I currently own every exotic boat, but Bungie will refuse to add it. They haven't added it yet. We're still waiting for the day they add it.
I think that's a great idea. Really, I do.
I've also unlocked the commemoration corner, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna see what you can change on bow. Like what? Oh. Oh, so it's just you need to unlock the pattern of the perks to get like an extra perk on the weapon. Yeah, but yeah, commemoration, it can get like enhanced gun calorie. What's it called? An enhanced killing calorie and movement stuff. Really good perks. I got a rewind rounds incandescent avalanche roll, which is really nice.
What about forbearance? Did you get a forbearance? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I did. I grinded it out. Remember the one time, the second time when we did my second one to get and we originally for BTZ Bob to get his forbearance. I had a pattern, and after the raid I went in with Shanu, and he helped me get to the abyss, and then all I did was I started the encounter and walked straight into the I went straight to the chest during the encounter, and you don't even have to do it after the encounter. So I got enough spoils so then I could use my deep sight harmonizer to make it with my normal one to a red border, and then I got the crafting. It's a long story, but I got it.
Chat, I really like Whisper of the Worm here.
Vault of Glass and Destiny 2 come out in, during, Beyond Light. I can't remember.
Darn, I almost had that heavy. Almost.
Is the new dungeon easier to solo or hard to solo? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, do you know?
I think this is a very tough dungeon. I mean, there's really skilled players that get through this solo flawless. But it's tough. I've been practicing on it. I've been practicing on this thing. But I think you're going to have a really good time in here when you get this.
I honestly think there should be also an emblem for every dungeon that they're just completing it solo and not solo flawless. Kind of like scattered throughout the heresy.
Ah, man, it jumped in front of me. Ah!
Because I don't think I'm anywhere skilled enough to get me first, to get me solo flawless. Let alone, not even like Shadow Throne.
Get out of here. Get out of here, fish head. Please, please. Nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. Oh, man. Just nothing. I didn't get anything there. Let's look at Brad's damage.
That'll just make you feel insecure about your damage because
Brad got 3.7 million. I got 4.5. Green got 5.9 with 114. Green, way to go, buddy. You're a superstar. Brad, normally, don't you get around 7 million there? So Brad slipped. He must have slipped up and didn't have the correct gun. But Whisper of the Worm. We need to all come in with Whisper of the Worm. 68 kills. That's me. I need to do better. Do better. Now, I need to, Brad, and thank you to both of you guys. Thank you to Green for being so phenomenal. These guys are the real bug eaters. These are bug eaters real. Brad is the leader over there, and he's always doing a fantastic job. And he's a friend to the clan. He has actually been a member of Coterie of Arms on and off. When we need to get those challenges completed, he stepped up to the plate. Now that he is full leader of his own clan, he's probably going to have to stay in there because you have to have someone to transfer it over to. And you don't want to do that. So, but Brad, it was a smooth run. Smooth run. All right, now I'm going to head out of here. My postmaster, it says it's full. Is it full? Maybe. Thank you so much. Thank you to Tectonic for hanging out with me. Everyone that played with me today. And each and every one of you inside of chat. You're important. I appreciate you always coming in to hang out with me. Because I need friends. I need friends. I'm going to work for a few minutes on my Taken Butter video. so that I can get that posted. And then I need to go in, Brad, I need to do this on my Hunter and my Warlock. Tectonic, thank you, buddy, for hanging out with me. Chat, bye. I'll see you next time inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Thank you, Tectonic. Bye.
Yeah.